Hey guys, so here's a cool tip, cooking backwards. So I had, well, it was supposed to be 5 pounds of beef. It looked real scanty to me, right? But it was frozen. But see how it cut up in small pieces? It's your beef. So because it cut up so small, I decided to just take the risk and put it in the pressure cooker and cook it, right? So I put the seasoning and everything, just a little bit of water because I knew it would defrost and create liquid, and now it's soft. But it does not have the flavor I want it to have because it never went to the first phase, which would have been, I even put a little brown in here, but the first phase, which would have been to be brown in a pot. So what I'm doing now is with a slotted spoon, a little bit of oil in my frying pan, I am going to fry this beef fairly dry, get some caramelization going on, get some color on it, and get some flavor on it. This is a real cool way to cook beef. If I wasn't making a stew, I could leave it just like this. I could reduce the sauce and use this to make like tacos or some sort of sandwich or something like that. Could even be a pizza topping now. Gonna caramelize. This pot, I have put a little bit of sugar in it as well with the oil. Just a little. And if you want, you would now take this out and then do another batch. But the point is, you see all that lovely color in there? That's flavor. Alright, so now I've put in all my beef. I added a little bit of garlic and some more green seasoning. I put a little seasoning already. It was just a watery beef stew. I mean, some people, not watery, but just, it had the flavor I wanted because of the method I used. So I did it the opposite way. So now I'm browning it here now. So see, that was a hack so that I wouldn't have to wait for my meat to defrost. I rinsed it off. I put it in the pressure cooker hard, with all the seasoning and so on and a little water. Let it pressure down. I added an extra 5 minutes to get the salt because you see how finely it's chopped, so how finely it's cut, so it didn't take long to thaw. I stirred it once to make sure it was all thawed. Now it's out. I will browning it backwards. So browning it at the end instead of the beginning, right? It's looking real yummy. You just want to taste it now to make sure it has the flavor I want, salt and pepper and salt. And now this sauce, which is from the pressure cooker, I'm going to pour that back in there and let it clean up all of those bits of pan. Oh, there, I can't remember what I call it right now, but the bottom of the pan, all of there, my head gone, but you know what I mean. And we can just scrape off that there gently and let it go into the sauce and make sure that this here is on and popping. And you see how I like my stews? I like stew anyway. I have no potato and all that there. I got some mashed potato here. Look what I do. Don't tell nobody. I got some picture in there. Like if it was birthday cooking. Oh, I remember. So we deglazing the pan by putting the little burnt bits back into the sauce. And they're not really burnt, they're just stuck to the pan. And that's where all the flavor is. That's where you're going to get the beef bouillon flavor from. Now I'm just going to turn this off and let it sit down and soak into itself. Tastes good today, even better tomorrow.